Once again, I do want to show you this live vantage point that we currently have outside of the White House as President Trump is set to depart soon. He's expected to be heading to Florida. But the biggest news that we're still following today has to do with the conflict there in the Middle East. We do know this. We have this tweet from Lucas Tomlinson there with Fox News saying Caroline Leavitt tells several reporters at Fox that Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner are expected to depart tomorrow for Pakistan to resume negotiations with an Iranian delegation. And so this is the latest information that's coming to us as this conflict there in the Middle East continues on. But President Trump is sending special envoy Steve Witkoff and son-in-law Jared Kushner to Pakistan for talks with Iran's foreign minister. Vice President J.D. Vance is not currently planning to attend, but he is expected to be on standby to travel to Islamabad if those negotiations progress. An Iranian delegation also did arrive there in Pakistan today, according to our partners there at Reuters. But to talk a little bit more about these latest updates, I'd like to bring into the conversation Will Todman. He's a senior fellow with the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Will, thanks so much for being with us here on Live Now from Fox.
Thanks so much for having me.
Obviously, big news to hear that President Trump is going to be sending these two envoys there to the Middle East to have those conversations about peace with Iran. Can you tell us a little bit more about how they landed at a situation where they're now able to continue those peace talks?
Yes, well, I think discussions have probably continued with the Pakistani mediators since the last round of talks broke down in Islamabad. Those were the ones that Vice President J.D. Vance attended. They lasted for 21 hours. And then the vice president left saying that they'd failed to